The Kenya Medical Supplies Authority is tonight on the spot again after the Global Fund, a Switzerland-based organization that funds the government to combat everything from HIV/AIDS to tuberculosis to malaria, raised concerns over missing millions of condoms, mosquito nets and tuberculosis drugs worth millions of shillings. According to the Global Fund audit, KEMSA also overstated the value of medicines by 640 million shillings, and prices for expired drugs were overstated more than 100 times. The story was produced by our very own Joroge Gatete.
The report dated 11th March 2022 from the Office of the Inspector General of the Global Fund indicates that KEMSA could not locate 3 of 8 batches of TB medicines worth 10 million shillings. There was also the discrepancies between actual and expected stock balances, with 1.1 million condoms missing and 908,000 mosquito nets unaccounted for. The audit also revealed that data inconsistencies in KEMSA's information system included unexplained adjustments amounting to 62 million shillings, which was in addition to adjustments of 592 million shillings due to anomalies in commodity unit prices. COVID-19 commodities procured through the Global Fund were also marked as donations, making it difficult to track and trace them in the future. The auditors who visited 21 health facilities at the national and county level, as well as KEMSA warehouses, found out that some of the commodities that KEMSA had reported as not being distributed were being sold in private pharmacies. 4 private pharmacies in 4 counties were found selling the commodities with facilities meant to benefit reporting shortages. 90% of health facilities visited had unexplained stock count variances of sampled commodities with a difference of over 30 million shillings. Global Fund also identified 165 long outstanding local purchase orders valued at 1.6 billion shillings, which lacked delivery notes and posed the risk of fake suppliers or diverted procurements. The audit carried out between January 2018 and April 2021 rates the procurement and supply chain management systems at KEMSA as ineffective, as it lacks a robust system to monitor, track, and report commodities delivered to health facilities, and the facilities cannot fully account for received drugs. According to the findings, KEMSA has poor internal controls on warehousing and inventory management. The authority also lacks adequate systems to ensure commodities distributed via third-party logistics companies arrive at health facilities on time and in correct quantities. KEMSA received only 31% of receipt of deliveries from logistic companies on time in 2021. There's also the issue of poor controls over IT systems, which are compromising data reliability and contributing to poor stock management. Global Fund also raised questions over non-competitive procurement processes at KEMSA. The organization, which has granted Kenya over 160 billion shillings since 2003, wants fresh investigations carried out on the anomalies at KEMSA. The organization, which appreciates the efforts put in place by government to bring reforms in KEMSA by changing the management, will through its secretariat perform a comprehensive risk assessment for the Kenya portfolio and assess the status of the current mitigation measures in place. The irregularities occurred during the tenure of former CEO Jonah Manjari, who was suspended following the 2020 COVID-19 kits scandal. The audit report comes at a time when a probe into the loss of billions of shillings to purchase COVID-19 kits in 2020 at KEMSA is still ongoing.
A loss of 3.4 billion.
On Tuesday, acting KEMSA CEO John Kabuchi told the National Assembly's Health Committee that the country will likely lose 1.5 billion shillings in the COVID-19 related stock being held at their stores.